YouTube, what is going on right now? We're going to talk about how to get the Royal Guard armor set. As you can see, we are in the initial starting area, which is called Lookout Landing. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. But what you're going to need to start this is you are going to need some energizing elixir potions. As you can see, I've made up a few. The goal is we are going to shoot out of this Skyview Tower, use our paraglider, which if you haven't gotten that yet, as soon as you get here, there's really the first quest line will force you to get that. And then we are going to launch out of this. And we are going to head toward Hyrule Tower, or Hyrule Castle, sorry, not Tower. So we're going to fly as far as we can that way. And we are going to glide as far as we can. And we will use these potions. The goal is, if you can see kind of the tip of the glider right now, that's where we're trying to land. So we will be using our elixirs to get over there. Once we get a little bit closer, probably use it around half of this circle to ensure that I get there. Go ahead and use one. Make sure we get there. Once we do, I think I'm more than plenty high. We'll drop a little bit. Again, the good news is we don't really have to fight any monsters. This is how to get the champion's leather, this initial one, which is the chest armor. If you don't know how to make the energizing elixir, it is 3 restless crickets and 1 bokoblin horn. So you can find the crickets just by cutting grass down, and they'll eventually show up. And then you can also get the bokoblin horns, obviously, by defeating bokoblins pretty much all over Hyrule. But once we land, we're going straight into this chamber. You will need something to light. I'm not going to call them candles. I'm not sure that's what I would call them, but we do need to light some stuff on fire to reveal this. So once you come in, come up to the stairs. We are lighting these 2 items on fire. I'm just going to do it with my bow. Once we do that, this will move, and there's a chest under here. I'm going to hop up here, grab the chest, and this will be the champion leathers, which actually is pretty good armor for early game. You can actually do this earlier than I've done it in the game. But as you can see, got a little bit better armor. Now that's how you get the chest piece. We can run up here. There are some weapons that we'll grab real quick. I believe it is all the way up here. Or did I pass it? I think it's all the way up. Maybe not. That is how you get the champion's leather. Alright, we're back. There are some other weapons up here. Sorry, I had to just do a little searching around for them. If you run up these stairs to your left, come up here to the right, there is a Royal Guard's Claymore, which we will gladly drop that for. Now we have a Claymore. There's also a bow over here, which we will take a Royal Guard's bow. Do just a little extra looking around, make sure there's not anything else up here. Just double check the right side. Looks like there is a Royal Guard's spear, which we will also make sure we have room for. Why do I have a wooden stick? We'll drop the stick. We'll take the spear. And as you can see, there is another weapon, a Royal Guard shield, and a sword. So these are all pretty good weapons, actually very good weapons for this early in the game, especially if you didn't run through a number of things like I have. But that is how you get the champion's leather and some pretty high level swords and gear to start off. Let's talk about the next piece in just a second. Next up, we're going to get the Royal Guard cap, as we just got the leather right up there. So if you're standing here, you're looking where you found the chest for the champion's leather. You're going to come out this left door here. This is the main one we came in. So this first door on your left, you're going to come down here. You're going to run out here. Make sure not to stand in the Ganon goo. I'm sure that's the official word for it. Avoid these enemies. You're going to want to follow this path down. You're going to want to come into this room. And right here in Princess Zelda's room, there is this chest, which is how you're going to get the Royal Guard cap. Once you have this cap, you can head right over here to the other side of the room, grab some arrows if they're there for you, and there is another claymore over here, which again, pretty awesome early game loot. I'll drop a Traveler's Sword for it, and we have another claymore. Now to get the Royal Guard's boots, as you saw, that's where we got the cap. So now we are going to ascend all the way back up to the top. If I can find a place. I'm going to ascend back to the top of the castle. There we go. Take me to the top. Once we're up here, you're going to want to jump to here, and you're going to want to glide all the way around this, and there's a ledge over here to the right. Now these enemies, you're going to want to avoid their attacks if we can. I'm actually going to go ahead and have another elixir so I can keep running. They can mess you up pretty good if you don't dodge the attacks, which I was very close to not dodging that attack. I would recommend you go up and activate this shrine so you can fast travel here. If not, we will be going down into that tunnel. I'm just going to activate this so I can come and defeat this shrine or beat it later. But I'm not going to worry about doing the shrine right now. At least I can fast travel here. Once we've done that, we want to come right back down to where we were, not get hit by rocks thrown at me. Down into the castle, down this way, and here on the right, and by right I mean a little further down in here. Once you come down the stairs, there will be a bookshelf here in the center, which you can move, and then here is the chest. There's also a shield behind it. That's how you get the Royal Guard boots and a royal shield. However, we will drop this shield for a royal shield, and that's how you get the Royal Guard set. To get the last piece of armor, we are going to need to be back in Zelda's room where you got the cap. I'm going to come right outside here. I'm going to jump up on this. We're going to fly this way as far as we can. You may need an elixir potion, you may not, but we're going to try to get around the side of this castle, essentially on the ledge down below it. Just going to drop a little bit. There is a gate down here, or a gate isn't probably the right word, a cave, as you can see. Once we come in here, you are going to need this. Grab it, pick it up, grab it, pick it up. And you're going to run up here. You will want to change to ascend. Once we are in here, we go left. We go down here. That is where we are trying to get. So what you're going to want to do is run and ascend. Take as little damage as possible from Ganon's goo. That's why you need to ascend. And there's how you get the Royal Guard uniform. That would be the last piece of this. Full set. There's a Traveler's Bow if you are interested. Obviously, here is the full set of Link in the Royal Guard outfit. And that's how you get all 3 pieces of that. Obviously, at the beginning of this video, we also got the Champion's Leather. So, if you found this video helpful, please drop a like, drop a comment, and please subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy playing Tears of the Kingdom.